Hi, I'm Todd Miller from D'Addario Strings. Welcome back to Guitar 101. This is lesson 11.3. We're on to our major pentatonic scales using our CAGED shapes. Okay, so now we're going to reapply all of our same ideas, but just use our major pentatonic scales. And the major pentatonic scales are a lot of fun. You'll hear them a lot in popular music. So they're a real good one to have under your belt. All right, let's take a look at some of the shapes. We have our C-shaped major pentatonic scale. You'll notice that once again, we've got those roots in the same place as our major scale and our major chord shape. And again, you can see that little C chord buried in there. Later on, we're going to start thinking a little differently. Instead of thinking across with all 5 shapes in one key, we're going to think about using all 3 different resources in one position. All right, so we've got our C major pentatonic scale shape right here. I think of the pattern as 1-4, 1-4, 1-3, 1-3, 2-4, 1-4. So each one of these shapes, you want to kind of find that little finger pattern and kind of get that in your ear and under your fingers. C shape. A shape is our next one. Once again, they always move in order. So you can see the root notes. You can see that little A chord buried in there. G shape, see the root notes, see that G chord in there. E shape, root notes, E chord. D shape, root notes, and you can see your little D chord. So now we're going to play all of our major pentatonic scales in the key of D, like we did with our other 2 resources. So I'm going to find my D root note, and I'm going to play my D major pentatonic scale using C shape. And I'll come back home to the D to kind of give it a little sense of finality. Next, we're going to play our D major pentatonic scale using A shape. Root notes right here. Once again, it's a D. So D major pentatonic scale using A shape. Now we're going to play a D major pentatonic scale using G shape. Root notes now on the E string under my pinky. That's our old box position, maybe the most common scale pattern in the world of guitar. You probably already know that one. All right, next we're going to play our D major pentatonic scale using E shape. And finally, our D major pentatonic scale using D shape. To keep going up the fingerboard, I would start back over. After the D shape, we start back over with the C shape. So now I'm playing my C shape. Once again, the root note is under my pinky on the A string, but now I'm an octave higher, 12 frets higher from where I started. Okay, and we can keep going up once again till we run out of frets. So that gives you a good sense of your major pentatonic scales in the key of D. So again, the next thing to do is to transpose that to a new key. Let's do it in the key of F this time. All right, so we want to go, okay, where is an F down here at the bottom of the fingerboard? Okay, so let's see here. I could use this F maybe, that might work. That gets me into some open strings, which sometimes can be a little confusing. So where's another F? Well, here's another F. There's an F right here on the D string. So that plugs in to our D shape major pentatonic scale pattern. So that's going to be a good one to start with. So I'm going to play my D shape major pentatonic scale in the key of F. So same game, I just reapplied it so that the root note is now an F. So if I play D shape, the next pattern has to be our C shape. We start back over. And so if I move up the neck, C shape is going to be the one I want to look for. The root note is under my pinky on the A string, and boom, I've got my C shape major scale in the key of F. After C shape comes A shape. So, and they actually work off of the exact same root note, just a new finger. So now I've got my A shape major pentatonic scale in the key of F. After A shape comes G shape. So now I'll do my G shape major pentatonic scale in the key of F. After G shape comes E shape. And then we're back where we started in D shape. And we could keep going up once again until we run out of frets. So hopefully this gives you a good sense of how to play your major pentatonics in all positions, in all keys, and where you can move fluidly from one pattern to the next. I encourage you to apply this in any way that you can. I used to love to put a record on, yes, I said record, and figure out what key the song was in. And so if the song was in the key of G, I would just start noodling around with all my G major pentatonic scales. And inevitably, I would hit on something that they were playing in the song, and it would make some more sense, and it would take it a little bit further. I also used to sit around and jam with some of my buddies, and we would say, hey, let's do a little jam in the key of G. So they might play a chord progression that fits in the key of G, and I would noodle around with my G major pentatonic scale. And the more I did it, the more it made sense, and the more I memorized those patterns. So finding a way to apply these patterns and to use them is really has been the key for me to getting the most out of them. So thanks for watching. Good luck. Go practice and work hard.